The city of Las Vegas continues to earn the title of entertainment capital of the world as we step it up each and every month. October will be no different and, dare I say, might be the best one yet. With summer coming to an end and Halloween on the horizon, we have another jam-packed month of awesome events and experiences all around town. Now, this is not a complete list. This is just the stuff I'm interested in that I think you should know about. We're going to talk about local stuff on the strip, off the strip, and whether you're a local already, and I know most of you want to be, or you're just going to call yourself a local for a couple of days, this video is definitely for you. Let's get into it. Who loves comedy? This chick loves comedy, and I'm really excited to share with you. We have some huge major names coming into town just this month alone. I'm loving seeing all of the bigger casinos compete with each other to try to bring in the bigger name and the better act. So you get to enjoy this lineup for this month. We've got Ray Romano, David Spade, Steve-O, Chelsea Handler, Daniel Tosh, and Tom Segura, just to mention a few. And P.S., don't forget about the smaller comedians that are going to be going to the off-strip locations. Those are some really cool places, especially one called Wise Guys Downtown. You do not want to just rely on the strip when it comes to comedy, because we do have some really hard hitters that are delivering some of the laughs off the strip. If there's one thing Las Vegas does perfectly, better than anyone in my opinion, it's concerts, my friends. And I'm not sure how we couldn't when we have new concert venues and arenas popping up each and every month, each and every year. So this month, however, I will say is probably one of the most diverse concert lineups I've ever seen. Let's start with what's going on the strip. We've got Miss Diana Ross herself coming in to perform at the Wynn, Steve Villa from the Frank Zappa Band at House of Blues, Roger Waters, Tom Jones, My Chemical Romance, Taking Back Sunday, Youth Code, Mary J. Blige at the Mandalay Bay, DPR Live, which is like a South Korean multimedia experience at the Virgin Theater, Carol G at T-Mobile, Carly Rae Jepsen at the Virgin Theater, Panic at the Disco, Adam Lambert, the B-52s, Earth, Wind and Fire, Duran Duran, the Scorpions. Need I say more, my friends? That's on the strip only. Let's talk about what's happening off the strip. We've got Justin Moore playing at Red Rock Casino. We've got a free live concert with Slaughter downtown at the Fremont Event Center. And we've also got the Commodores, my friends. Amazing. They're going to be playing at the Orleans Theater. The other thing that we often forget is that we have some of the most badass lineups when it comes to residencies. How about Lionel Richie over at the Wynn, Barry Manilow at Westgate, John Legend is coming back this month at Planet Hollywood, and Usher over at Dolby Live Theater. We're trying to keep it live. We're always keeping it fresh. And from a concert perspective, you will never run out of things to do when it comes to Vegas. So I don't know about you, but if you weren't planning on spending each and every weekend out of the house this month, you might want to change your plans. And if you aren't planning to be in Vegas, you better book that ticket today. One thing I often forget is that a lot of people come to Vegas just for the nightlife scene, and they come often to see some of their favorite DJs. So I thought I'd bring you through a list of some of the big hot names that are going to be in town just this month alone. Let's talk about Chainsmokers at the Wynn, Tiesto at Zouk Nightclub, which is over at Resorts World, RL Grime, DJ Pauly D. Is he still making music? Tyga, Zed, Alesso, DJ Snake, Loud Luxury, Martin Garrix, Steve Aoki, Dylan Francis. I mean, God, this list just goes on and on. But let me pause for a moment and talk a little bit about a place that I think is starting to step up their game when it comes to nightlife. Have you visited Area 15 yet? If you haven't, you might want to be considering looking at that, because they've got a pretty dope lineup of DJs and a really cool experience when it comes to their backyard and their multiple stage kind of scenario that they set up for all these awesome EDM experiences. This month alone, just from a DJ perspective, they've got Taki Monsta, Chokehold, Bonobo, Infected Mushroom, and Surf Curse coming in, and that's just to name a few. So keep an eye on the Area 15 website. Highly recommend checking out. There are many, many experiences inside, but they're starting to step it up when it comes to nightlife. Las Vegas continues to step up our game when it comes to sports, and I continue to talk about it because I'm super proud that our city is leveling up in that area. But before I mention what you can check out this month, I have to stop and say congratulations to our Las Vegas Aces. They earned the 2022 WNBA Championship trophy, becoming the first Major League sports team ever to bring that title, or a title even, to the city. Congratulations, ladies. You did an awesome job. Super proud of you, and we're just going to keep bringing home the championships from now on. When it comes to other sports that you can check out in and around Las Vegas, I wanted to mention Las Vegas Motor Speedway. They have a very busy month coming up this month, and I'm really excited to share not only what's happening, but a very exciting giveaway that I'm doing related to this. So stay tuned to the end of the video so you can learn more about that. Okay, here's what they've got going on. They've got Fuel Fest hosted by Cody Walker happening, the 2022 NHRA Nevada Nationals. The Las Vegas Motor Speedway is also hosting NASCAR, my friends. They're coming back large and in charge with 3 different races happening over the weekend. One of them is the South Point 400 NASCAR Cup Series Playoff, Alsco Uniforms 302 NASCAR Infinity Series Playoff, and the Star Nursery 150 ARCA Menard Series West Race. Again, stay tuned to the very end of this video so you can learn more about my giveaway. I've got really big prizes happening, and I'm really excited to finally be partnering with the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. If you're looking for other sporting events to check out, of course, we have our amazing Las Vegas Raiders are going to be playing at Allegiant Stadium for 2 home games this month against the Broncos and the Texans. Our Golden Knights are kicking off their amazing season for 2022-2023, and so are our Silver Knights, which is super, super exciting. The Lakers are going to be returning to Las Vegas, playing against the Suns and the Timberwolves over at T-Mobile Arena. And if you're a college football fan, you're in luck. The University of Notre Dame is going to be playing their 2022 Shamrock Series game against BYU over at Allegiant Stadium. Halloween has and always will be one of my absolute favorite holidays, but in Vegas, it's extra special, not just for the adults who can get into a little bit of mischief, but of course for the kids in and around town. This city does a lot of really cool events that are more like community gatherings, and they happen all throughout the month, so you don't have to get jammed up on Halloween night. So if you're looking to take the kiddies out, this is a quick list of some of the top hits that I like to do with my kids, or at least that I did when they were younger. You can visit downtown Summerlin and check out their Halloween Parade of Mischief, which happens kind of every Friday and Saturday. They've also got Halloween at Opportunity Village at Magical Forest, which is a really cool event that gives back to the community. Halloween Ghost Walk at the District at the Green Valley Ranch is a really cool experience. And the Haunted Harvest at the Springs Preserve is extra special. If you're looking for a Halloween safe night, they're gonna have something hosted over at Pearson Community Center. They've got Town Scary Halloween, which happens every year at Town Square. And of course, on the Strip, we've got Hallow Reef at the Shark Reef Aquarium. Now, when it comes to adult stuff and getting a little bit naughty, I love seeing people visit Las Vegas and remove all of their inhibitions while they're here. Halloween is absolutely my favorite time of year in the city because you can really turn up all the way, and no matter where you go, nobody's gonna judge you. Here's a list of some amazing events that are happening in and around town for you adults with no kids in tow. The Fetish and Fantasy Ball is gonna be returning to the Palms this year, and this is considered like the mother of all Las Vegas Halloween parties, and it has been for many, many years to come. They've got a jaw-dropping event guaranteed to be one of the most outrageous, bizarre, risque Halloween events that you're gonna ever attend. You can expect to see go-go girls, laser lights, fire breathers, and aerial silk dancers, and so much more. Now, there are strict admission requirements that are gonna dictate that everybody wears something fetish and fantasy-like or a Halloween costume. So don't think you're just gonna roll through like a normal person. You have to actually partake in the fun. If you're not looking to go to the Palms, don't worry. They've got some really good stuff happening around town as well. You can check out the Legacy Club. They're doing a masquerade party that's got food and drinks included. And Area15 is gonna be featuring Gorgon City with performers and costume contests, cash prizes, all kinds of cool stuff happening. Halloween is everywhere when it comes to Las Vegas, so do your research, check online. You don't want to miss out on the best parties that you can take part in. And honestly, I'm a fan of just hopping from one to the next until you find the one that's your vibe. There are a lot of special events happening this month, but one that's very important that I want to make sure we make note of is the 5th anniversary of 1 October, that tragic event that happened down by the Mandalay Bay. This is going to be held at the Clark County Government Center. They're doing a special sunrise remembrance ceremony where they're going to have city officials, plenty of music, and people there to kind of pull together and kind of remember that Vegas strong theme. So if you happen to be in town, please go down and support the community so we can, of course, remember those who had fallen during that tragic event, but also come together one more time as a community. Some of the other events happening this month are going to be the Las Vegas Pride Night Parade and Festival, which is the largest annual LGBTQ community event, and it's going to be downtown. You do not want to miss it. It's going to be kicking off downtown on October 7th for the entire weekend. When We Were Young Festival is going to be happening, and that's featuring My Chemical Romance and Paramore. G2E, the Global Gaming Expo, is one of the largest in the world, where they bring out all the newest, latest, and greatest gaming technology. It's going to be happening at the Las Vegas Convention Center. The 2022 U.S. Hockey Hall of Fame game featuring University of North Dakota Fighting Hawks versus the Arizona State University Sun Devils is going to be happening at T-Mobile Arena. From a local events perspective, of course, we've got First Friday happening on the first Friday of the month, October 7th. We've got the Tivoli Village Food and Wine Festival happening October 7th and 8th. Festival of Arts downtown Summerlin, same weekend. The Night Market Craft Show also happening at Tivoli Village. The Co-Ferment Vegas Natural Wine Fair, it's kind of a new one for me, and that's happening down at Ferguson's. Vintage Market Days is going to be at downtown Summerlin. Farm to Table, which is a vegan and vegetarian marketplace, is happening at Tivoli Village, and so much more. As you can tell, this is a longer video than I would normally do, but that's because we have so much more to offer in the month of October. The weather is perfect, people are out and about, the city is alive again, so I'm really hoping that you'll make time to either visit Vegas and call yourself a local for a couple of days, or maybe make the plunge, take the plunge, make the move, and get your butt here to become an official local once and for all. I hope you found this useful. I love doing these videos because it gives me a chance to kind of get a preview of what I'm gonna be taking advantage of for the month. I hope to see you out at the Halloween events, some of the sporting events, and even some of those awesome concerts. Now let's get down to the goodies, because I definitely teased you earlier talking about an awesome event. I'm gonna be giving away 2 tickets to go to the NASCAR event with me for you. So if you're interested in entering to win, you gotta go over to my Instagram at Las Vegas Gal, and you can check out the link in my bio to learn more about how you can enter to win. But it's gonna be 2 tickets to the NASCAR event, all kinds of fun included, and you get a chance to hang out with me. So who wouldn't wanna do that, right? If you're thinking about moving to Las Vegas, please be sure to click the link in my description. I would love to learn more about you and what your plans are and see how we can come together to make this dream come to life. I'm looking forward to seeing you in Vegas this month, and otherwise I gotta go buy some tickets to some of these events. Make sure you go to my Instagram, enter to win that NASCAR experience, and I will see you next month.